Welcome. So good to be back in class with all of you today. Thank you for being here with me. Let's start by just being aware of our breath and our heartbeats. Hey, Shabri. Repetitive stress is a huge issue, not only physically, but also emotionally. People get repeatedly stressed out about the same things over and over again. And that's where the weaknesses arise and the pain arises. So we are going to address repetitive stress today. And let me tell you, Qi Gong always addresses it. So just doing Qi Gong is incredibly good for repetitive stress, for any inflammation in the body. That's great, Shabri. Thank you. I'm doing great as well. And I'm bored as well. So notice your breath. Notice your heartbeat. We're going to tap into the parts of our bodies that might be getting hit over and over again without relief. So it's easier to target those physical areas. Wrists, where the carpal tunnel, tennis elbow, ankles. We're really going to get into those areas because that's where a lot of repetitive stress happens in our bodies. And we're also going to ask our bodies, where emotionally are you just worn down? Is your SHIT, sugar honey iced tea pot, overflowing so that when you get hit again, it's just like, it smells. Oh, that stinks. You know, how can you relieve some of that emotional stress? Some of that emotional stress of the repetitive disappointments, the repetitive put downs, the repetitive triggers of not feeling like you're enough, of not feeling loved. How do we deal with some of that repetitive stress as well? Thank you for sharing, Jabri. I really appreciate that. So we're going to return to the breath, and just returning to our breath truly helps with those emotional repetitive stresses. And let me tell you, when you get that stress, which is very similar to a trigger, but it's not as big as a big trigger, but you might just feel angry when you feel that repetitive stress pattern over and over again. So you might suddenly change your mood. Just noticing the breath really does help with that in those moments. Notice, are you breathing? Because it's interesting how we can go to 1 from 100 so quickly, right? It's like 1 to 1,000 when we get into a car accident, if we get into a car accident. 1 to 1,000 if we see someone that hurt us or something, or that we haven't had completion with. But it can also go to 1 to 100 when it hits emotionally that repetitive stress area in your body, which is very similar to a trigger and is a kind of trigger. So you might be breathing normally 1 second, and then all of a sudden the next second you're not, because it hit you in that vulnerable area, that crack. So let's just get used to noticing our breath right now. Notice how you feel between a 1 and 10 stress-wise. I'm going to lower the intensity of this light. Notice your breath, notice your heartbeat. Hi, Diane. Your comments are working. You don't have the repetitive stress of it not working. Go into those feelings, go into that breath, go into that heartbeat, and really connect with opening up those stressful places so that they can be flexible branches instead of rigid branches. Oh, that flexibility is so healing for us. Hmm. Keep on tuning in. Good feels. Connect with your intention for the day. See if you can, in addition, tap into the part of your body or the emotional body that feels repetitively stressed, so we can address that as well. And just whenever you're ready, share your intention for class today. And if you're with a friend, then you can share your friend's intention as well. My name is Aviva, and my intention is to be here for all of you today and hold this space Monday and Wednesdays, flexibly starting between 1:30 and 1:45. Also, the repetitive stress in my body is my upper back and my wrists, especially the right one. And emotionally, it is having to repeat myself over and over again to people, which is okay. But to have patience with that and not feel stressed about being invisible. Shabri says his intention is to be here with you today, and he needs some relaxing today and to focus on his heart and feet today. Any other intentions out there? Let's breathe in our intentions. Oh, Diane says her intention is to be able to be with you all. What a beautiful way to relieve repetitive stress of being by ourselves over and over again by being with others. That alone heals our repetitive stress. Picking up the phone and calling a friend heals that repetitive stress of typing things all the time. Let's breathe in our intentions, everyone. Release anything that's in the way. Breathe in your intentions. Release resistance. Release the repetitive stress. Breathe in your intentions. Release stress. Breathe in intention. Release resistance. All right, we're going to start with some breathing, y'all. Breathe into the tummy so that diaphragm comes out and release and bring it all the way in. And more in, more. And breathe in and come out. And more out. So suck your breath in and push the belly out. And breathe out. And push out more and more. Come in. And suck in. And breathe out. And push out. Breathe in. Suck in. Breathe out. Push out. This is a great exercise to do when you are stressed emotionally, especially repetitively stressed. Because when you deal with that emotional stress, it's like you fall into this pattern. It's like you fall down that slide into that groove again. That's like gotten repetitively grooved. Like you got stuck in that hole instead of feeling stable on a table. So let's do an emotional stability exercise where we just are the letter T right now and feel the T table of stable in your whole being, emotionally and physically. You could stand or sit. Feel your stability. Relax the shoulders. Find a new pattern. So that's what we do with Qi Gong. Qi Gong forms are like snowflakes. There's millions of them, and they're finding new patterns of your energy to go in so you don't get stuck in that repetitive, stressful pattern where you're creating the same grooves for the body to possibly get stuck in. So the bloom I found is one of the most powerful de-repetitive stressing form there is, but any Qigong should help with repetitive stress. Let's bring our hands in front of us, relax the fingers. Relax the wrists. Now, depression might have a bad name, but depression helps with the relief of stress a lot of the time. For example, physically, we are going to depress our necks right now. So open up the V, okay, and depress into the body until you swallow. So depression can be going deep in the body to actually squeeze out some of the pain that's deep inside that's causing you stress. 2 more times. Depress that neck and then depress that shoulder, pressing into it and gently rub that area too, relieving pressure through depression. Couple more times. And again. Sometimes you got to dig deep to find the roots of the causes that are causing you pain. A deep dive. And oftentimes that's triggered by a painful scenario. So it's good to just be hyper alert of what is bringing you deep into the depression, because a lot of times we don't want to face those things. And so we get depressed instead of feeling that pain. Okay, other side. And this is just from my personal experience. Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I'm your guide through the experience of my own self-healing. Everyone is different. All right, depress that neck. If it works for you, use it. And depress that shoulder. Oh, yes. Relieving the repetitive stress through the depression. Ah. A lot of times our anger can cover up our depression. And depression is like jumping in the ocean and cooling off that anger. So when your impulse is to be angry and active, that's good too in a healthy way. But it feels like if it feels like it's burning you, then maybe you need to jump into the pool of sadness for a minute, see if that's there. Let yourself be a little vulnerable with your friends. All right. So we're going to do a little healing for the repetitive stress of the upper back. We're just going to gently bring the arms back and forward. Nice and easy. Each a full breath. Your pool is frozen. We're going to go real slow, y'all. Because going slow helps to relieve that repetitive stress. It helps to coax it out of its frozen state. Because nothing's ever completely frozen solid. There's still slowly movement in that ice. And as it moves more and more, it melts. Mm. Hmm. Allow sounds to come up. This also helps with the repetitive stress of the neck being stuck in a certain position for too long. You got to be flexible because the universe wants to give you what you need. I could have been upset that my coffee spilled today, but then I realized, the universe just doesn't want me to drink coffee. I could have been mad at myself saying, why didn't I put it on a more stable counter? Hey man, I'm letting go. I just started drinking coffee like a couple months ago. I don't need to be drinking coffee. But I can if I want. We have so many choices in this life. Oh, yes. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. We're going to go real slow with our repetitive stress of our fingers, okay? We're going to do gentle taps. Little tiny taps against the fingertips. You've never, ever had coffee, Diane? You know why I started drinking coffee? Because Four Sigmatics has this mushroom coffee blend. And I love the mushrooms in it. I should just do the mushrooms by themselves. Okay, now we're going to do each finger. We're going to take our time. Lowering the pinky. The other ones will want to go as well. And then raising the pinky. Maybe support the elbow. Down with the pinky and up. Just try to That's incredible. I don't think I've ever met someone who never even tried coffee. I think the first time I was introduced to coffee, I was like a really young kid, at a event, and they served the coffee with the cookies, and I really enjoyed dipping my cookies in it. Just the right pinky. This is gonna be a slow class. It's gonna be very boring, but it's gonna get you out of your repetitive stress. I know that it looks like my other fingers are moving because I don't know when my pinky moves, the others move, but just try to focus on the pinky and don't stress about the other ones moving. But give all your attention to your pinky, all your love to your pinky. Hmm. One more. And then we're going to go to the next finger, the ring finger. This is the pinky I'm moving. I'm not sure how many will move with it. I mean, the finger I'm moving. Anyway, when you go really slow, sometimes your words don't come out right. I'm working on my ring finger now. Nice and slow, down and up. Just to remind you, I have my different classes focus on different things. I have classes that focus on the jaw, that focus on the sinuses, that focus on the neck. So you can always look for what class you need on my channel, depending on your needs. We all have different weak points. Soda has way too much sugar for our fuel tanks. Oh, I'm so glad. All right, we're going to go to the middle finger now. Your finger's like, oh my God, I haven't gotten this much attention ever. And the index finger, this guy, down and up, nice and slow. Try not to slouch. And the thumb. You're going to go across the hand and out, nice and slow. You deserve this time. Okay, we're going to do two things at the same time to be extra efficient. We're going to squeeze the whole hand into a fist and then open up. And we're going to do that with our face at the same time. Now we're just going to move back and forward and up with the hand, not forward yet. We're just going to go back, nice and gentle. Basically, slow movement helps when you are constantly compacting something down. You can do slow movements to open it up. Just like opening up a jar and letting it breathe, not being vacuum packed. Looks like it's a beautiful day out today. Now we're going to go side to side. Feel movement? Now we're going to go forward and up. That sounds great, Sherry. Taking your time, why not? You don't have to rush. It's not a race. Okay. Now you're going to do little twists. Nice and slow. Oh, on Monday we were joking about how boring means good, Diane. That's why we keep saying things are boring, because it means it's good. I called Monday's class boring Qi Gong because it's good to do boring things and not get too excited about things and slow down. It's just being silly. Yeah, it was. Now we're going to go down and up. Nice and slow. I'm feeling this relax my back. Anyone else? Very good. All right, let's just do real subtle shoulders back and relax. Back and relax. And then side to side. That is the best. Thanks for the thumbs up. I see that. I appreciate that. Now we're going to do a little twist to the left and forward. So the square shoulders all turn to the left and forward. Breathe. Breathe into the tight spots. And we're going to go to the right now. Nice little twist. Okay, now we're going to do just a very slight movement, rocking back and then forward. Really, really small as you can. Relax on your sit bones. Relax the hips. Really good for repetitive back pain, upper or lower. This is an easy one to do while you're watching something at your computer too. I mean, all of this you can do while you're sitting at your computer. I should probably write that in the title. Stretches you can do while watching a movie. Ten more. Oh yeah? Have you invited her to class? Maybe you can email her the links. Let's just do 5 more of these. They're really powerful. They open up all the way from the bottom of the spine to the top of the spine. Oh no. Well, thanks for hanging out for a minute, Diane. Actually, you've almost been here an hour or 40 minutes. Time flies when you're going slow. All right, now we're going to go forward and up. Notice the difference of pressure on your neck and the different muscles that can be released. Hmm. We're going to go ear towards the shoulder and up, back and forth. Nice and little movements. Just a real small movement back and forth. Breathe. And now we're going to just look right and left. Let's take a breath first. Couple more. All right, looking side to side. Pardon me. Time to vacuum. My sneeze was relieving the pressure of the dust molecules in my nasal passageways through a depression and an expression, aka a contraction. Thank you for blessing me. I appreciate it. There was another expression of a compression and a contraction, bringing oxygen to my body through a yawn. Finger time. Left hand. Pinky. Down and the ring finger. And the middle finger. Such individual attention you're getting, fingers. I love you. All. And the pointer finger. And the thumb back and forth. Try to relax the hand. Back and up. So boring, isn't it? Enjoy it. Or don't. Feel every little cell opening up, breathing new light. And then we're going to go forward. I forgot to do that. Well, I did it. I'm doing it in a little different order. All right, now we're going to go like angle back and forth. And squeeze and open. You can do your face at the same time if you want. Elbow twists. Breathe. Down and up. Another direction. Good. Whew. It's a lot of stuff, eh? We're going to push out and in. Fingers up. Now open up and hold. Shoulders up and down. And then push them down a little bit when you come down. Now hold them up, and you're going to go up, up, up. And you're going to come down and press down, down. And squeeze the shoulders and the back together. 10, 9. Good job. All right, let's do the heart chakra mudra. Remember, blueberries are good for the heart, they say. Once again, index finger down to the thumb, then ring. I'm going to have a little shot of ginger lemon juice right now. Like shaking my hands like I was shaking the bottle. All right, activating some good energy here. If you got a shot, let's toast. Let's toast to the shot. Cheers to you and your beautiful heart. That's some pure ginger. gosh, I love ginger. Heart. Yum. 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 Are you ready to get into these ankles and feet? Yum. Yum. All right, beautiful people. I don't know if we have time to do every single toe, but how am I going to show you? How do I show you? All right. I'm going to hold them up here, but this is probably going to be uncomfortable for you. So you just hold your legs however is comfortable. You're just going to go slowly down and up. Light and relax. Point, relax. Deep press and relax. Deep press. And then we're going to flex and relax. Flex and relax. All right, can we move our toes by themselves? Let's try. Pinky toe and up. Pinky and up. Pinky. Pinky. Big toe wants to get in on the action. Pinky. 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 And that second toe. Focus on the second. They all might move. And the middle toe. The middle one's the leader. If any of you can isolate your toes, I would be extremely impressed. Send me a video. And that second from, and this toe now, right next to the big toe. No, not you, big toe. That is so good for you. Do you feel how good that is for you? It just cleared my sinuses. Empowering the toes. Oh my goodness. It's a one-of-a-kind class, isn't it? One of a kind. All right, big toe now. They all want to move. There you go. All right, and now back and forth. Actually, just bring it towards you and away. Good. Oh, wow. That's a good one. All right. Almost done. Other foot. Okay. We're going to start by pointing and relaxing. And flex and relax. All right, pinky toe, down and up. Good brain work too. Chemical reactions in the brain are going on as you're trying to isolate your muscles. All right, the toe next to the pinky now, the ring toe, down and up. I'm proud of my little toesies. They're doing the best they can. Middle toe, kind of like mistletoe. Oh, thanks for the money. And then the toe right next to the big toe, the pointer toe. And the big toe. There's something about the parts of our body moving on their own, getting them to do the movement. I love boring money, yes. And then back and no, bring it just for you, towards you, and relax. And away from you, and relax. Good. And let's just end with the neck. Just looking up and down. let's give ourselves a little bit of support as we go back a little bit further. So we're going to start looking back a little bit. And we're going to lean a little bit back further and up. Nice and gentle. Mm. Making space for all the space. Lift the arms up and down, nice and gently. Okay, now we are going to stand up. Okay, and we're going to do little twisting movements. Let's just do the hips. I'm not sure if I can get this to raise. Back up a little bit. Oh, okay. All good over here. We're good. We're good, I think. I might fall again. All right. Twist to the left. Bend the knees. Yes. I think I'm going to release it today, Jeffrey. Okay. Other side, twist to the right. Leaving that spine. And a little arch and contract. Nice and slow, breathe. Mm. All right. So yeah, any questions, anything you want to share about class before we bring it to a close? Great job, everybody. Hope this relieved some of your pain. We're going to end with the arthritis mudra for all inflammation of the body. Bring the right hand to the left middle finger, right middle finger to the left pointer finger, right ring to the left pinky, right pinky to the left ring, and relax the thumbs and breathe. That's so cool, Jabri. Congratulations. All right. So, anything else you guys want to share? It's been a really great class today. I really appreciate you being here with me. Maybe we should just do one more thing for the shoulders, just twisting back and forth. There's a lot of shoulder stuff out there. Mm. All right, time to move on with the rest of our day. Thank you so much for joining me once again. Love you all. Let's go ahead and bow out. It's an optional bow though, so it's just the gratitude out. Shi, thanking all the lineage holders and thanking all the teachers. Did I do shi? Yeah, the ancestors, and then the teachers is shi and then we fill our hearts with gratitude and compassion, and we spread this out to the whole entire world. Thank you for the love. And I'll see you all Monday for Sunday Night Live. Stay tuned, keep in touch, take care, and comment below with anything you need.